I'm working these problems out in a way that I wish somebody would have showed me when I was studying for the exam, and that is no skipping steps, showing which rules are needed to solve the problem, and showing the full detailed solution and thought process to get the correct answer. I'll be referring to rules you need to know throughout the video, so please watch the previous videos to build a toolbox of rules which will help to solve problems on this exam. I recommend watching this video throughout its entirety without taking notes. Just watch me do the work and explain the steps, then watch it again at a faster speed while taking notes. This will let the information sink in and allow you to not feel rushed when learning something new. All right, let's get to work.
Number 1. If there are 2.2 pounds in 1 kilogram, how many pounds are there in X kilograms? The first thing we need to do is identify any given information. We know 1 kilogram is equivalent to 2.2 pounds. And we want to find out how many pounds are in X kilograms. Second thing is we need to set up a proportion. And we have 2.2 pounds and we have 1 kilogram. So I could write 2.2 pounds over 1 kilogram. That's going to be equal to Y pounds over X kilograms. Y is going to represent the number of pounds to X kilograms. So we have 2.2 pounds and 1 kilogram. So 2.2 pounds over 1 kilogram. This is the key part in a proportion. Then we have how many pounds, which is our Y pounds, our unknown. And that's over X kilograms. So we just put it over X kilograms. Let's make a little spacer so we could work on our problem. So third part, we need to cross multiply to solve for pounds, aka Y, or our unknown. We'll have 2.2 pounds over 1 kilogram is equal to our Y pounds over X kilograms. Bring this down, give us some more room. So let's cross multiply. I'm going to cross multiply Y pounds with 1 kilogram. This gives me Y pounds times 1 kilogram. And then I cross multiply 2.2 pounds with X kilograms. So this will equal 2.2 pounds times X kilograms. Now you might be wondering, how can I do this? We have a rule for cross multiplication. Remember, rules are important. If you have A over B equals C over D, that could be the same thing as C times B is equal to A times D. Where 2.2 pounds is your A, 1 kilogram is your B, C is your Y pounds, and D are your X kilograms. So our goal now is to isolate, aka solve for Y. Because remember, Y represents the number of pounds to X kilograms. So my Y is there, and it's being multiplied by pounds times 1 kilogram. So the opposite of multiplying by something is dividing by something. So I'll divide it by pounds times 1 kilogram. So I can begin isolating Y. What I do to one side, I do to the other. And now as you can see, the pounds and the kilograms simplify. And they simplify on this side as well. This leaves me with Y is equal to 2.2 times X. And I believe that is our final answer. Let's double check to make sure. And there is a 2.2 times X. Let's look at an advanced way, how an advanced student would work this out. So you have 2.2 pounds in 1 kilogram. How many pounds are there in X kilogram? We'll need to think of converting units. If I have pounds over kilogram, in order to get pounds back, I need to multiply this by kilograms because the kilograms will simplify and I'll be left with just pounds. So let's put it together. So I have 2.2 pounds over 1 kilogram, because remember, this is our proportion, multiplied by kilograms, but my amount of kilograms is X kilograms. And I know these will simplify, leaving me with just pounds. So after simplification, this gives me 2.2 pounds times X. We're almost there. So how can we get the answer? Well, we could rewrite it as 2.2 X pounds. And the reason why, because there's a rule called the commutative law of multiplication. And that leaves us with 2.2x pounds.
If you found this video helpful, or if it eased your anxiety for taking this exam, even just a little bit, please like, follow, and subscribe. I'll see you in the next one.